Good evening, everyone. Praise the Lord. So blessed to be back with everybody this evening. And I am so sorry that I'm late in. I was hoping to be in at 8, and I've just been slammed to the walls busy until now. Oh my gosh. I'm beat. I am literally exhausted. Oh, and a quick shout out to a new follower, a new member of this congregation. I'm going to try to read this without butchering it. Astortus. Hopefully I said it right. Astortus. I welcome you. I thank you for hitting that follow button. I'm thankful for each and every person that does hit the follow button. Keep connected on when I go live. But nevertheless, I'm so blessed to be back with everybody this evening. And just a crazy, crazy weekend. And yeah, if I seem a little out of it, I literally did not get to bed last night. My day yesterday was so crazy, I didn't get to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning. So that's why. So, if it's your first time here, I welcome you to twitch.tv/JDS Christian Gamer. My name is Edward Scanlon, and I am he who would be the NES Christian Gamer. To anybody attending to here at Twitch the first time, I welcome you. This is where everything goes on live. I know there's going to be people that are going to be asking me, because my VODs get uploaded to YouTube. Will I ever dual stream? The answer is no. My loyalty is with Twitch, and knowing me, I would mess it up big time. So my entire loyalty is with Twitch. No gray area on that. With that being said, I forgot to run the cord for my microphone. I was wondering why I seen a little itty bitty black line running down the front of my shirt, and I know the maroon covers that up a little bit. It was supposed to, but it is. But nevertheless, I am just so thankful. Yeah, Twitch is the place where I do all my live streaming, and where I've started doing a Twitch only exclusive Mondays. And I know I missed last week because I just was not at 100% to do it. Plus, I was just way too crazy busy. Let's just say, long story short, I needed God's ability to be omnipresent that day. And believe me, I needed it. I could have really used it that day, because I was so slammed to the walls, busy. Excuse me. So with that being said, nevertheless, so if you're here at Twitch for the first time, I welcome you. Yeah, and I'm thankful for each and every person that comes out. Yeah, so we have a Twitch. I started Twitch only exclusive, where it's an interactive, and the other reason why there's no VODs for it is because it's an interactive study. So everything happens live. So it's all interactive. It's an interactive study called Christian Beliefs, which that happens on Monday nights. And I'm hoping to be getting back into that first thing Monday night, 8 o'clock. I'm hoping to be in on time. Then Wednesday night. So Monday night, obviously the interactive study. Wednesday night, by the way, I've been dropping the ball. I'm going to head over to Twitch and do the updates after I get done here. Wednesday is Atari 2600 game night, which this one I may actually have somebody else pick the game for me. Because it is my mother's birthday. Thursday night is the NES night. I'm hoping to get back into Kirby. And then Saturday night is going to be message night. Hopefully I can keep my health together as well. Obviously my streams do alter barring how my health is. So I'm hoping to be in, hoping to be live. That being said, full calendar events. Yeah, so if you're catching the VODs at the direct YouTube dump or either Facebook or Twitter, I welcome you to join me over here at twitch.tv. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you anything to sign up and join in. Yeah, head over to twitch.tv, click the sign up for a free user account. After you finish signing up, you search for me, the NES Christian Gamer, and then you hit the follow button, and every time I go live, you get notified. Oh, also, because obviously Monday's the interactive nights, Wednesday and Thursday nights are also interactive nights as well, because it's a night that I can, during the gameplays, I can chit chat and interact with the members of the congregation that comes in. I am beat. I'm wore out. So with that being said, I know I've been rambling a long time. Let's flip the gears and we'll get into tonight's message. And by the way, they're not a sponsor. I'm going to say in advance. I'm sipping on a little Pepsi Zero. That's all I had. Long story short, that's all I have kicking around. So here we go. Doing more talks about things we can do in 2024. So in 2024, we will have patience. Now I had another talk planned, but I'm going to shift that to next week. I'm going to shift that to Saturday, and yeah. In 2024, we will have patience. Is tonight's talk. Now, I know how things have gotten crazy out there these days. I mean, go figure. And obviously, my own opinion. I know this is not a last day's talk because I've already done. You can just jump over to YouTube and search out for my message entitled "Are You Ready?" which was the last day's talk I did at the end of 2023. But, one thing I've noticed in our world and our society these days is the lack of patience people have. Yeah, and it's true. You see people getting, flipping out and getting frustrated because something will load in 2 seconds. As I say, I guarantee all these people that order things, they must lose their ever living mind most times, because honestly, it's like they just ordered the item, item or items, and they're expecting like 2 seconds after they order. It's like, dude. And I do my fair share of online business. I'm not afraid to say that. More than enough, I should say. Guilty as charged, which I'm actually putting part of that on hiatus because I've got a truckload of bills that's going to clean out my monthly check every month. Yeah, so that covers that. But it drives me crazy to see the lack of patience. And especially in one area that I see this all the time is in parking lots. And so there's people out there, I'm just going to say, you know who you are, that do this stuff. Because I am the white knuckle grandpa driver. Of course, I gotta start grabbing my sunglasses with the HD camera in. Which, if anybody ever see those reels that are on there, I sound like I'm spotting for a NASCAR race at either Daytona, Talladega, or Atlanta. What's that, Alabama? Hello. Talladega is Alabama. I'm doing all right. Because it is crazy how paranoid I am in most parking lots these days. Yeah, if you're up in Seacoast, New Hampshire, Southern Maine, and you see a guy in a parking lot in a white Prius, a white Yaris, paranoid, that 99% chance that's me. And because there are drivers out there that are demolition. You think they were practicing for the next demolition derby? Because I had one today. I don't have much of the information, but I can say the license plate was from, in my personal list of best driver states, 5th. The state above me, Maine. Truthfully. Well, after the person almost plows into me, coming around a turn to go from one aisle to the next, almost hits me, turns around and almost plows into 3 people. And I'm let's just say, I can be real and saying, I fought with everything in me to, believe me, I'm lucky I don't have a blister the size of a watermelon on my tongue, because I was biting my tongue that hard. Because knowing me, if I opened out my mouth, things would have gotten between borderline either PG or PG-13. Now, I know I'm an Irish redneck, so most people know how much of a filter I have, or you supposedly have. But I'm one of these people, I can control it. But it's like I want to just take the filter out of me and just throw it through the window. Not out the window, throw it. Because I guarantee you, I want to let my kernel fly. But that shows you the lack of patience. It's like people that go through especially that go through stop signs and red lights. There is a reason, people are probably praising God that I am not a cop, because I guarantee you, I've had times I would have a field day writing tickets if I was, because I see it all the time. Not once in a great while. This is all the time, every day. There's a lack of patience people have. It's like, dude. And even some of the lights now have no right turn on red signs. But people don't see them. They see them, but they blow them off. And I'm going, jeez. I would love to be at a street. I guarantee if I stood on a street, on one of my street corner by me, and just sat there with a clicker in my hand, of how many people go through that light where the sign clearly states, and I quote, no turn red. And you can tell how many people there are. I guarantee I'd probably break the clicker. I'd probably burn out my clicker. It's ridiculous. How many people have absolutely no patience these days? And, I was saying to myself the other day, how much better would our world and society be if each and every single person had 5 more seconds of patience? And I know I'm covering a lot of on-road driving. The other is fake stopping to let a person out. If you are going to stop to let a person out, give the person the time, have enough of patience to give the person the time to get out. As I had about half a dozen vehicles. I was in Berwick today, Maine today. And I was coming down and through, and I was in an area, 4 cars back to back stopped, but they did like a 1-second stop. I started moving forward, and they hit the gas. That boils me, because people don't have that kind of lack of patience. Of course, I'd be handing out fines for that. It's like, dude, that's grounds to cause a wreck. But we all need to have patience. And our lack of patience on this planet is horrible. And I guarantee a great example of patience is God. It's amazing the kind of patience he has. Especially when he waits for people to give their life to Christ. And I'm one of these people. I was stubborn as a kid. I never even thought I'd even give my life to Christ. But God waited almost 18 and a half years for me to say, Jesus, I give you my life. $18.5 years. And most of us don't have most of us don't even have eight, 18 one hundredths of a second of patience. And I see the people out there these days. So all I can say is, you know who you are. But we all need to have patience. It's amazing how much this world would be a better place if each and every single person had 5 seconds of patience. It's like me back in the day. You know, I grew up in the 1980s. With a lot of the technology we had in the 80s, VHS cassettes, regular cassettes, VHS cassettes. God in heaven, I've got a slew of them. I still have a bunch. Let me see if I can grab one. Give me a second. Let me see if we can find a blank one here. Can you? Oh, there we go. One of these old guys. Watching a movie back in the 1980s on one of these old beasts. Especially if you watch, like, if you fill a 6-hour set and you have to wait for it to wait. The endless seconds it seemed like waiting for a VHS cassette to rewind. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Crazy. And it is. But, you know, we had to have patience to wait for those cassettes to rewind. Back in the day. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. And to this day, when I still throw one of those in my VCR, which it's weird to say that I do still have a working VCR. I have a couple, as a matter of fact, because I may get into watching videos again, and I may burn them out when watching. But here's the thing. We all have to do our part, each and every single one of us. And I'm 40 plus years old saying this. We all need to do our part. Whether we want to or not, we all have to do our part. We all have to have patience. Like I said, you know, God can wait almost 18 and a half years for this guy to give his life to Christ. We can have patience. And not 18 one-hundredths of a second. Or most people, it's more like 18 one-thousandths of a second. But we all need to think, you know, we can make this world a better place in 2024. If we all had 5 more seconds of patience. Especially with one another. We all have to do our part, each and every single one of us. Will you? Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for this time. Thank you for allowing me for just sharing. It's the time to share my heart on patience. And how we all need to have patience. And how 5 more seconds of patience would make this world a better place. We all need to do our part, each and every single one of us, including me. I know I have my times where my patience can get lax. But I realize God waited 18 and a half years. I know I can improve on it. I can do a better job of my patience. because I can. God, thank you for allowing it. God, thank you for your unfailing patience and your love. Unfailing patience and unfailing love. To wait as long as you did for this guy to give his life to your son Jesus. God, I thank you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. God waited 18 and a half years. Tonight, somebody out there, it could be longer than 18 and a half years. But here's the thing. We all have to do our part, each and every single one of us. I made it quite simple. Oh, wrong way. That way. Chat's over there if you're here on YouTube. If you're here on Twitch, I'm alright. If you're here on Twitch, the chat's right next to me. If you're catching the VOD on either YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, you can tell I'm tired. If you're catching the VOD in the YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, comment section right below me. Jumping in the chat or the comment section. Oh, not bad. I turn the light on. Hello. Type in and give my life to Jesus Christ and get yourself plugged in Great Bible Believing Church. And there are multiple out there. Like Pastor Craig O'Shell's Church, Life Church. For location and times of Life Church, you can check out Life.Church. And the other church is my current home church, which is Bethel Christian Church on Main Street, Northbrook, Maine. An old school style traditional church. Sunday school is at 9 a.m. Sunday morning experience at 10:15 a.m. They're currently in direction of Pastor Robert Cole Jr. Pastor Robert Cole Sr., who led me to the Lord, is physically with the Lord. He is passing on to be with the Lord. Once again, I thank everybody for your time. God bless you all. Jesus loves you, 92. Interactive study tomorrow night. Twitch only, 8 o'clock. I'm planning on being in. And like I'm going to be saying every time, there will not be a YouTube VOD for the interactive studies. So you got to come over to Twitch to be able to take part. That's it for me. I love you all. Like I said, good night. God bless you all. Jesus loves you, 92. Have an awesome evening. I hope to see everybody out. Let's pack this place for the glory of God. Invite somebody out. Come as you are. Everyone is welcome here. I love you. Good night and God bless. Take care.